Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to bang mine bang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm here, you're there. Get used to it. Alright everyone, the bang bus is leaving without us. Bang 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 go the wheels on this bus, all the way to Mine Town. R2D2, the galaxy's most unwanted cyber creeper. Alright, let's talk about R2D2. You know, the little trash can that rolls around saving the galaxy, but also has zero respect for personal boundaries. Every time he rolls by a computer, it's like wham, he's sticking his little cybernetic probe in there. You know the one I'm talking about, the Scomp Link computer interfacing arm. Sounds fancy, right? But let's be real. It's just a droid-sized slut rod, the OG of unsolicited tech advances. Like, R2, buddy, do you need permission to plug into every Imperial computer you see? Or is this just your thing now? And before you say anything, yes, I get it, he's saving the galaxy, he's a hero, yada yada. But every time he plugs into a Death Star control panel, I'm just waiting for an alarm to go off like, R2D2, please refrain from hacking into our systems without consent. This is a no-touching zone. And don't even get me started on C-3PO. That poor golden drama queen has got to be so embarrassed every time R2 whips out his little probe. He's over there like, R2, we're literally under attack, and you're swiping Imperial data like it's a Tinder date? Like, come on. You're saving the galaxy 1 minute, and the next you're just another tech creep who's one plug-in away from being a galactic stalker. What's even worse is that the Empire's computers don't seem to have any kind of firewall or security protocols. It's like the entire galaxy's digital infrastructure was built by nerds who still think password 123 is going to keep the bad guys out. R2's just strolling in, tapping his little probe like it's a free buffet of Imperial secrets. I wouldn't be shocked if he's downloading dirt on the Empire's favorite toilet paper brand or the latest Death Star workout routine. We don't even know what he's pulling from those systems. All we hear are those beeps and bloops like, yeah, baby, you like that? And honestly, it's starting to get weird. But you know what? Here's the kicker. It's not just R2. He's part of a bigger problem. Think about it. If we were living in the real world, this would be the same as those annoying tech bros sliding into your DMs with, hey, can I access your database? Like, dude, stop hacking my life. No one wants your unsolicited data extraction, R2. But just like the tech bros, he's out here hacking away and somehow we're all supposed to respect it because he's a hero. Nah, man. He's just a pervy little data-thirsty droid who can't keep his hands to himself. Honestly, it's kind of a miracle the Empire hasn't filed a restraining order on R2 at this point. Sorry, R2, I didn't think I was going to go there. And I did. But what are you going to do? A mine's got a bang. Am I right or am I right? Oh boy, now on to the next bang. Indiana Jones and the Kidnapping of Short Round. The movie title no one's talking about. Alright folks, let's talk about Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, a movie that's basically one big set of red flags, but today we're focusing on one specific issue. Indiana Jones kidnaps Short Round. Yeah, you heard me. So we first meet Short Round after Indy's nightclub shenanigans in Shanghai. He's in the getaway car, helping Indy escape all the chaos like a mini, badass sidekick. But here's where it gets weird. The very next thing Indy does is drag Short Round onto a plane to, wait for it, India. And you know what? We never once ask, where are his parents? Like, who gave Indiana permission to take a street kid halfway across the world without a single form of consent? Do we know if Short Round's parents, Tall Round and Curvy Round, were waiting at home for their little guy to return from whatever errand he was running? Nope. Maybe they were wondering where he went, hoping he'd bring back some groceries from the market. Instead, they're stuck wondering why their son is suddenly in a creepy-ass palace surrounded by bugs the size of small dogs. Yeah, 'cause that's where Indy's taking him. A place where you walk on fortune cookies, aka giant squirming bugs that crawl underfoot like you're stepping on living popcorn kernels. Great parenting, Indy. Now let's pause for a second. If we were to break this down, it's clear. Indy just straight up kidnaps Short Round. He meets him, then bam, next thing you know, they're in the air flying to India with no parental consent or even a question like, hey, is this kid okay with this? Indy barely even asks how Short Round feels about being yanked across the globe. Dude, you can't just kidnap an orphan and hope he's cool with it because you're wearing a fedora and have a whip. That's some serious kidnapping behavior, and we're just letting it slide. Sure, Indy later rescues a bunch of kids working in the mines looking for the cursed Ankara stones, and that's all heroic and noble, but nobody seems to care about Short Round. He's just Indy's emotional support orphan, walking around, dodging death traps and stepping on fortune cookies, giant creepy beetle piles. And Indy? Well, he's too busy cutting bridges and fighting cultists to care about the kid he straight up snatched. It's like, hey, Indy, you can save all the kids in the world, but what about the one you stole from his family? Maybe the real treasure Indy was after wasn't the Sankara stones, but just unquestioning loyalty from a kid he's forced into an international hostage situation. Classic Indy, huh? Wow, I've been reduced to unprovoked drive-bys on Short Round and R2. What have I become? What's next? Dancing on the guts of Barney at a monster truck rally, stuffing a Teletubby into the ball return thing at the bowling alley. Wait, what's a bowling alley? Now I've totally done it. I've completed another bangin' mind bang. The rest is up to you. Okay, Pavlov dog time. If you liked any of this opinionated garbage, slap the like button like a searingly hot pancake on a clown's innocent face, and hit the subscribe button like it owes your mom money, or Bitcoin, or yesterday's diapers. Or something. I know, share this luscious bounty with your friends. What am I talking about? Mind bang is what I'm talking about. And don't you ever forget it. See you next time, suckers.